Hello everyone, this is ICBC here and today we are talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows again. And did Ubisoft finally win? And the short answer to that question is yeah, pretty much. Assassin's Creed Shadows sold really well. You can see that over here Assassin's Creed Shadows had an all-time peak of 64,000 players. And that has surpassed some of the past Ubisoft games including Origins and Odyssey. You can see that Odyssey had an all-time peak of 62,000, and then you can see that Origins had 41,000. So you can see that Valhalla had 15,000, but it's not correct because Valhalla probably wasn't released on Steam immediately on its release, because Ubisoft probably released the game on the Epic Store exclusively. So these numbers are not correct, as you can see that the 15,000 peak was 2.3 years ago, whereas this game was released sometimes around 4 to 5 years ago. God, we are old. Like, this game really came out a while ago, didn't it? So yeah, in terms of the number, it does seem like that Assassin's Creed Shadows has definitely surpassed Odyssey and Origins. So Ubisoft has yet to actually come forward and give us a number. But yeah, like, things definitely look good for Ubisoft right now. But does it mean that it's the win that Ubisoft was waiting for? I don't think so. Like, it probably cost a lot of money to make this game, and obviously Ubisoft is definitely going to make some profit off of this game. But does that mean that it is, viable for Ubisoft to continue making games in the future? Maybe, I don't think that this is the big game saver, the company saver that Ubisoft was hoping for. I mean, if you look at the reviews, like, the reviews for this game are very positive. Like, a lot of YouTubers have definitely come forward and said that this game is really good when it comes to the gameplay, and I agree with those reviews, where I do think that Ubisoft has really mastered the art of making the gameplay of the game really well. I mean, I played Assassin's Creed Mirage and I thought that the gameplay was really nice. It was really sophisticated and it really forced you to go through the stealth sections like a stealth game should. But there are other people who are saying that this game is not so good, and I again have to agree with their criticism, because this game is being criticized for a really bland story, bland voice acting. So I do agree with that. Like, I have seen the same thing happen in Assassin's Creed Mirage and Valhalla. Like, these games were really plagued with a bad story, and I am planning on making just a separate video on this subject because it really deserves that. And I think that if Ubisoft really listens to this criticism, it's really going to make their next few games masterpieces. Yes, like, it's such a weird thing to connect the word masterpiece and Ubisoft together, but yes, I do think that it can happen. So yeah, look out for that video whenever I'll get around to making that video. But as far as things seems, I do think that this game is being positively received. Like, I kind of predicted it. Like, I did think that it was going to be a good game. I didn't ever say that it was going to be the best game ever or the best Assassin's Creed game ever. It was never going to be that. But I did say that it was going to definitely save Ubisoft. And I don't know what the word save implies. Like, I'm not, very knowledgeable when it comes to Ubisoft's financial situation. But this game definitely, bought Ubisoft a couple of more years maybe. But that's just an assumption. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows has definitely made it. It's definitely surpassed Origins and Odyssey. It has not actually surpassed the numbers of Valhalla, which according to Ubisoft was their most profitable game ever. So I do think that even though it says over here that its peak numbers are 15,000, I've read somewhere that the peak numbers for this game was somewhere around 82,000 or something. So yeah, this game definitely made a lot of money for Ubisoft. But yes, Assassin's Creed Shadows is selling well, and good for Ubisoft. But like, they've definitely listened to the feedback of the fans. But I hope that in the future they continue to listen to the feedback and they can really focus on some of the criticisms about this game. I haven't played this game yet, but I'm really looking forward to playing this game whenever I get the chance to. But with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.